Morning. We've just finished 4 nights in Pikeville, Kentucky. We've had an amazing time. We've spent a day walking around downtown Pikeville, which is just so cool. I'm sure you've seen all the bears that were scattered throughout the town. We've spent the other days riding through the most beautifulest mountains and country. We've met some really cool people. Mineshaft Harley Davidson, Black Sheep Harley Davidson, Mountain State Harley Davidson. They've all been so good and welcoming. Currently we're on the Kentucky 119 and we're heading up to Cumberland, and then we'll be on the 160, which is termed the Dragon Slayer, which we're really looking forward to. It's a beautiful day. Once again, just so scenic. Not enough words to describe it, really. It's really great. And then we're heading to Coburn for the night. We'll be stopping along the way as well at Portal 31, an exhibition mine. So Stewie's going to be in his element there, but I'm actually looking forward to it as well. So yeah, peace. Has a population of 2,500 and sits at the confluence of Looney Creek and the Paw Fork Cumberland River. The city is a home rule class city in Harlan County, a major coal mining county in Kentucky. Cumberland is home to the annual Kingdom Come Swapping Meet, a festival honouring Appalachian history, folklore and products. The festival includes live demonstrations of Appalachian methods and traditions. The most recent festival was the annual Black Bear Festival in honour of the popular black bears at Kingdom Come State Park.
Cumberland was settled in 1837 and remained isolated until the coal mining boom of the 1900s. It was renamed Cumberland in 1926. In 2019, a group of coal miners blocked coal trains on a track in Cumberland in protest when the company they worked for, Black Jewel, refused to pay them after declaring bankruptcy. Black Jewel was founded in 2017 and was one of the largest coal mining companies in the country. Its bankruptcy filing affected 1,700 employees in total.
Lynch, located in Harlan County, was established by the US Coal and Coke Company in 1917. The town was finally completed in 1925, which at the time was the world's largest coal camp. The town was home to about 10,000 people at its peak. By the height of World War II, the mining complex employed more than 4,000 people. Lynch was considered one of the model coal camps in Appalachia because of its quality healthcare, education, housing, social services, wages, benefits and recreation.
The more than 1,000 buildings in Lynch provided housing for the 38 nationalities that flocked to Harlan County to work at the coal camp, including Italian, Spanish, Czech, Polish, English, Welsh, Irish and Scottish coal miners. The remaining buildings included a commissary, post office, theatre, hotel, hospital, churches and schools.
Following World War II and a decline in coal production, people began to migrate from the hills of Lynch in favour of city life. US Steel tore down much of the town in the 1960s.
Portal 31 underground mine tour in the heart of Kentucky's richest coalfields offers visitors the unique experience of touring an actual coal mine by rail car. Visitors will experience travelling through a coal mine as they enjoy animated exhibits along the tour. The mine, which commenced in 1917, was originally mined using breast augers, explosives, hand loading and pony carts. Over the decades, technological changes increased production and safety, but decreased employment both here and throughout Kentucky's mines.
The company had their own police force, which was also used to keep union organisers out of the coal camp and to intimidate miners who tried to join the union. Throughout the 1920s and well into the 1930s, the company, along with many Kentucky coal producers, did everything in their power to prevent unionisation. This action by the coal companies and the action of the miners earned Harlan County the name of Bloody Harlan. Nestled between Kentucky and Virginia snakes the Dragon Slayer 160, a 20-mile destination ride with more than 226 significant curves. Coupled with those curves are breathtaking views of the Appalachian Mountains as well as the highest point in Kentucky atop Black Mountain. I've got to tell you right now, this is one of the best and great fun rides that I've ever done.
With a speed limit of 55 mile per hour, brand new pavement, no rumble strips, and as Michelle said, 226 curves in 20 miles. It's just total badassery. The Dragon Slayer is the trail route you will not forget. Each side of the Dragon Slayer 160 hosts a town that was instrumental in creating America's Industrial Revolution. From coal miners to trains, these historic towns are almost unchanged.
People rave about the Tail of the Dragon in North Carolina, a route that measures 318 curves in 11 miles. However, that route is extremely busy and prone to motor accidents. The Dragon Slayer is significantly less busy with a higher speed limit, with the Dragon Slayer being just as technical riding as the Tail of the Dragon.
The Dragon Slayer traverses both Kentucky and Virginia, with the midway point being approximately at Black Mountain. Black Mountain is the highest mountain peak in Kentucky, with a summit elevation of over 4,000 feet and a top to bottom height of over 2,500 feet. The summit is located in Harlan County, near the Virginia border, just above the town of Lynch, Kentucky, and Appalachia, Virginia. Virginia State Route 160, also known as the Trail of Lonesome Pine, begins on the Black Mountain at the Kentucky state line, which follows the Tennessee Valley Divide. State Route 160 has a winding descent featuring several hairpin turns to the valley of Looney Creek, which the highway follows east towards the town of Appalachia. The state highway enters the town shortly before reaching its eastern terminus at the intersection of Main Street at the southern edge of downtown Appalachia. Due to the mountainous terrain and numerous tight bends, State Route 160 and its Kentucky counterpart are closed to semi-trailers between Lynch, Kentucky and Appalachia, Virginia. This is Appalachia. So it's the eastern end of the Dragon Slayer that we just did a run through.
Which was great.
Awesome road.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Pretty good road surface. I give it a 8.5 out of 10 for road surface, I reckon.
Yeah, it's been better than some of the other twisty roads that we've been on.
The only thing that was missing, there wasn't one sign that tell you the recommended speed around each corner. Not one. So
yeah, that was tricky for me.
Yeah, some of it was a bit tricky. Yeah, it's a nice little town.
Beautiful. And it's such a beautiful day too.
It is beautiful.
We went through another border right up the top.
Yep, we're in Virginia now.
Black Bear Mountain.
Black Mountain.
Black Mountain.
Oh, here we go now. Appalachia.
Appalachia. Yeah, well, I've got it to go into the town. In the heart of Appalachian Mountains lies Big Stone Gap, our lunch stop. Founded in 1856, Big Stone Gap represents quintessential southern charm. Big Stone Gap allows you the opportunity to step back into old Americana. The town of Appalachia is considered to be a largely intact era town of the late 1800s. At one time, the town was the centre of a booming coal mining culture. The town was the hub of 8 coal camps located along the outskirts of the town. It was named after the Appalachian Mountains, in the heart of which it stands.
The city of Norton is the smallest incorporated city in Virginia. Nestled beneath High Knob, the highest point in the Cumberland Mountains, Norton is centrally located between two main highways, US 23 and US Route 58, and near the crossroads of Virginia, Kentucky and Tennessee. That evening, we would dine at the Woodbooger Grill with friends we were visiting, Jacki and Nicole and their daughter Sammy-Jo. But not before first visiting Flag Rock Recreation Park and its infamous Woodbooger statue, and then High Knob Lookout Tower with its fantastic views over 5 US states, including Virginia, North Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia and Tennessee.
Flag Rock Recreation Area is 3 miles above downtown Norton. Flag Rock Recreation Area was dedicated October the 12th, 1974. The story of how the American flag came to be posted atop the rock pillar dates back to the 1920s, when a German immigrant is said to have climbed atop the rock and erected the flag as a symbol of love for his newfound home.
The 1,000-acre park's outdoor recreation offerings include fishing, hiking, mountain biking and rock climbing. At 3,250 feet in elevation, Flag Rock Overlook offers views of downtown Norton and surrounding mountains. The popular Woodbooger statue is located near the overlook. If walking the gravel footpath to the overlook, you can't miss the giant statue of the Bigfoot-like creature located just beyond the parking area.
Known locally as the Woodbooger, the city erected the statue and Norton City Council designated the recreation area a Woodbooger Sanctuary following a visit by Animal Planet's Finding Bigfoot TV show. Since then, the city has embraced this mythical creature, with local businesses selling Woodbooger merchandise and the establishment of the Woodbooger Festival. The festival is held each fall in Flag Rock Recreation Area.
High Knob, at an elevation of 4,200 feet, is the highest point in Flag Rock Recreation Park. At its peak stood one of the few remaining fire towers of the Appalachian Mountains. Built in the 1930s, the original structure was a 14-foot by 14-foot wooden house. However, it burned down in the 1970s.
The replacement lookout, a 3-storey structure, was built in 1978 to 1979. In 2007, the High Knob Lookout Tower was destroyed by arson. The tower was set on fire in the early hours of Halloween morning. By the time the Jefferson Forest Service and local fire departments arrived on scene, the fire tower was fully engulfed in flames and could not be saved. Firefighters were able to keep the fire from spreading to the rest of the knob, which was suffering from drought conditions.
Thanks to a dedicated local community, a new fireproof tower to complement and showcase the spectacular view of 5 states was erected.
The tower was completed in 2014. The new tower achieves accessibility for physically impaired visitors by conceiving a properly graded and surfaced loop trail that culminates in a bridge crossing which connects the tower with the trail and offers spectacular views of Virginia, North Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia and Tennessee. High Knob's Fire Tower is listed in the National Historic Lookout Registry.
Hidden in the thick forests of the western corner of Virginia lies an aqua blue, water-filled oasis known as the Devil's Bathtub. Just outside the town of Fort Blackmore, near Coburn where we were staying with our friends, there's a trail that has nearly a dozen river crossings and muddy terrain surrounded by lush greenery as far as the eye can see. While some may think, why on earth would I want to hike through a damn river? I'm sure there are some of you that think that sounds epic. And for those adrenaline junkies, well, there may or may not be a thoughtfully placed rope swing. For the less faint of heart, there's plenty of room to take a seat and dip your toes into the more shallow areas.
Now let's just clear something up. Calling it the Devil's Bathtub is deceiving. It should be called the Devil's Ice Bath. It's quite possible that I'm just a woos who wasn't accustomed to that type of temperature, but it was so cold it took my breath away when I jumped in and my muscles all tensed up. But I did brave it for a few minutes and then I got out before hypothermia set in. Coburn, Virginia. We're with our good friends Jacki, Nicole and Sammy-Jo. Just had a great day going for a massive big hike to the Devil's Bathtub and some falls, and it's just stunning again. So had a nice little swim, and now Nicole will tell you about the falls.
Hello everyone. I've been coming here majority of my life. I grew up here. This is our little swimming hole. As long as I can remember my mom and my grandmother telling me stories about Little Stony, everybody used to come down here and I guess party. We'd have picnics. The water is not as high as it usually is. We usually have a beautiful, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's beautiful usually when the water is higher. It's just a beautiful place to come to. I don't know if Sue can show you the butterflies, but we have butterflies everywhere down here today.
Nah, they're a bit hard to catch.
Never be able to catch them.
Alright. So we're staying with Jacki and Nicole and Sammy-Jo at the moment. So getting a bit of good redneck hospitality. It's fantastic. So great people. Known them for many, many years now. And yeah, staying a couple of days, and I think tonight we're going to get into the jalapeno poppers. So everyone have a great day. We can't say enough about the awesome hillbilly hospitality shown to us by Jacki, Nicole and family for showing us around their little piece of vibrant Virginia. Great friends that we would catch up with again very soon.